Hey, Sue here from Mystic Matters with your July tarot read. Hope everyone's doing okay. Right, settled now. As usual, I'm using the Mythic Tarot based on Greek mythology, and I've dowsed for the cards beforehand. So let's go. All right, we're starting off here with the Sun. Overall, these look very positive cards. So the Sun indicates that you know exactly where you're going. A lot of enthusiasm and excitement. You know your road. So this is a really positive way to start the month, having much more clear idea of your direction than you might have had in the past. The first 10 days of the month of July, you've got, again, to do with kind of love and passion, and the beginning, the Ace of Cups, it's about having compassion for other people. Your heart's very open. Some people are looking for a one-to-one relationship. Others just genuinely want to help humanity as a whole. But it also indicates that whatever hurt that you've been going through or you've had in the past, your heart is still open. You're still willing to be vulnerable and put yourself out there and kind of risk as well. So this is a really good beginning. And it's also it's accompanied by this kind of wishing to go out and start new projects. But it's not just monetary. Because if you look inside the cave, there's a Hierophant, and the Hierophant is a teacher. It's like, who am I? What's my purpose? Why am I here on this planet at this time? And what this indicates is this project that you're kind of all fired up about and you're willing to put your heart into is more about a drive to do something meaningful. It's not really about the money. I mean, money is always useful, but that's not the motivation here. It's about making a difference. So this is where we're starting July with, starting off with kind of knowing where your direction is and having the heart and the desire to make some meaningful contribution to humanity. And the second 10 days of the month, the middle of the month, we've got this kind of also needing to hold on to your vision. Don't let people sideline you. Don't let anyone tell you that what you really want and what you feel is what is your purpose isn't valid. It might not be their purpose, therefore they don't think it's important, but it's important to you. So hold on to that vision and don't let yourself be sidetracked. Just keep going on regardless. And if it means you have to be a bit quiet about things, do that. Anything just to get people off your back and give you a bit of peace. So this is just having to hold on there. And there could be somebody coming into your life here to help you in some way. This can be a romantic level, but it also can be on a project level, somebody to work with you, to help you with whatever it is that's fired you up. And this card is about not knowing the person very well. So if it's somebody that's coming in, it's not somebody you've been in a relationship with before or anybody that you've been in business with before. It could be an acquaintance, somebody you know they exist, but nothing much more than that. Or it can be somebody completely new. But this is something in the middle of the month. So somebody could be coming in just to kind of help you with this kind of new project. And the last third of the month, it's time to lighten up and to have some fun. It's like feels like a bit of a celebration and needing to just go out and party and have a kind of just go out with your friends or whatever is your version of partying. You know, everyone has their own ways of defining that, but it is a time to lighten up, not take yourself too seriously. Don't get embroiled in things, because that takes the joy out of them. So this is just kind of wearing your heart on your sleeve and having a bit of fun. And your intuition is going to get a lot stronger as well. This is a high priestess. It feels a bit as though life is starting to kind of it's like being carried away with enthusiasm, excitement, new projects, which very much something that's very close to your heart, and people coming in to help support you, and just holding on to that vision of what you really feel is important and what it is you feel you need to do. But then it can kind of we can get too tied up with how am I going to get this done? How am I going to get that done? And the joy starts to dissipate a bit. The responsibility kind of kicks in. And so that's when this comes in. It's don't take yourself too seriously. Keep having fun. That's what this is all about. It's in doing what you love to do, because once we are kind of happy and joyful about it, it doesn't become a burden. It's not work. It's not something that we have to get bogged down by. So just keep that lightness, keep that every day I do this, I'm going to have fun. It's going to be like party time, day after day after day. I'll do my very best, and I'm not going to get bogged down by it. So it's keeping a light touch and not taking yourself too seriously. And then the intuition will kick in, and that means because you're open to kind of the new ideas. When we take things so seriously, it's like we don't trust the universe. We don't trust it to support us and guide us. And we start to think we're the only ones that can do this. And that's when the burdens come on. But when you say, well, the universe guided me to this, everything fell into place for this to happen, why would I think in the middle of it it's going to desert me? So if we just keep it a light touch on everything we do, whether it be in personal life or professional life, just keep a light touch. Don't get too attached to the outcome. Just do your best. That's all you can do. Then your intuition comes into play, because you haven't blocked it out by thinking that you have to think everything through. You haven't blocked it out. And then miracles really happen because the right people come your way. You suddenly get a feeling to go somewhere you might not have gone before, and you meet somebody that makes an impact on your life, gives you a new idea. So just say, go with the flow and don't get your feet stuck underground. When it comes to the end of the month, there will be a few obstacles here, but obstacles to me aren't showstoppers. It's opportunity to learn, and they come up in order for us to deal with them, to learn the lesson and then move on. And the goal really is where we have the Queen of Wands, and this is holding on to your vision. Don't let anyone sidetrack you. And so the obstacles are there to sidetrack you. It's like, how much do you want this? Do you really you need to keep visualizing the goal, keep visualizing where it's going to take you. Every bump in the road doesn't mean it's a stopping point. It just means there's something you need to deal with. Maybe it's a belief system. Maybe it's somebody that's just kind of getting in your way because they think they know best. But whatever it is, we have to address that. That's how we learn, and that's how we grow. And that's how we become worthy of our vision in a way, because, a lot of people give up at the 11th hour. And this is my feeling, is this is what it is. Everything is flowing your way, but then a few obstacles come and it's like, oh dear, What am I going to do? Maybe I was just kind of imagining that I was going to be able to do this. And then we start to free fall. So just accept the fact that obstacles are there for us to learn our lesson from, but ultimately keep your eye on the goal and don't make the obstacle the goal. That is when we really we're kind of wading through treacle, because we don't embrace the goal anymore, or we lose sight of the direction you were going in. So keep reinforcing every day, keep reinforcing what your aim is, what your goal is, and don't let anything get in the way of that. You know, it's just a stumbling block. We all have them. It doesn't mean it's the end. And our luck throughout the month is the choices we make. The lovers doesn't necessarily mean choices between partners or anything on a romantic level. It's about choices we make in life, and we need to make mature choices in order to really flourish, because other people are affected by the choices we make, either directly or indirectly. So the message for this month is embrace the things that are coming your way, the passion you have for whatever it is that you're wanting to do. Keep hold of that vision. Don't allow obstacles to get in the way, and make mature decisions. Make mature decisions and let your intuition guide you to the next step. And it's got all the potential to be a fantastic month, and kind of moving forward, learning some lessons. The only thing that you can do is give too much attention to the obstacles, and then you focus on the obstacle. That becomes your vision, that becomes your goal, and you pull yourself up short. And that would be such a shame, because all the other cards are showing that everything is likely to go exactly the way you would dream about it. But you have to be faithful to your dream, and not let it dissipate because of fear of problems and things like that. But just you know where you're going, so just go there, and don't let anything get in your way, or anyone get in your way. So I hope that's been of help, and that's July for you, and it's a nice positive month. But remember, your luck is the decisions you make. That is the crux of it. So make wise decisions, based on positive, wanting positive outcomes. Don't make decisions based on fear, because that's when we all come a cropper. All right. Anyway, lovely to see you again, and see you again hopefully in August. Bye.